The mall is bright in a way that feels intentional. Light spills down from skylights polished to look accidental. Everything gleams just enough to suggest success without trying too hard. I like malls. They're organized, predictable. People come here already wanting something, which makes them easier to manage. Sarah walks on my left, Sydney on my right. They do this without talking about it. Sarah's black hair is cut blunt and clean. She's efficient, good at math, good at remembering things, good at finishing what she starts. Sydney is blonde, softer in presentation, but just as competent. She reads people instinctively, smooths situations before they harden. Either of them could lead something if they had to. They don't have to. We pass a storefront window and our reflections slide across the glass. They angle themselves slightly toward me, attention calibrated to my pace, not lagging, not rushing, waiting. Where do you want to go first? Sydney asks. She always phrases it that way, not where should we go, where I want to go. It isn't flattery, it's efficiency. Upstairs, I say the new place by the atrium. Sarah nods and turns immediately. Sydney adjusts without breaking stride. No debate, no alternatives offered. It wouldn't improve anything. I like that. I like that. The escalator carries us upward, metal steps folding neatly beneath our feet. People glance at us as we pass. Some recognize me, some don't. Either way they look. The store smells like money and restraint, neutral colors, soft music. Nothing loud enough to interrupt decisions. A sales associate looks up, clocks us and recalibrates. She doesn't rush over, she waits. Sydney lifts a dress from the rack and turns toward me without thinking. This or the blue one? The blue. I say that cut shortens you. She nods, relieved. Accuracy matters more than reassurance. Sarah stands in front of a mirror, jacket draped over her shoulders. Thoughts. Too severe, I say, you'll get bored of it. She exhales, amused. You're right. She hangs it back without hesitation. Watching them move like this gives me a quiet satisfaction. They aren't empty. They aren't stupid. They're capable enough to choose, but they prefer not to. Decision-making is work. I've always been good at it. For them, I say when the associate asks about a fitting room. I sit on the bench outside while they change. People pass, some slow down. A man pretends to check his phone nearby. A woman whispers to her daughter. I don't look up. Sarah steps out first in the blue dress. Okay. Turn. I say she does. The fit is right. She knows it, but she waits anyway. Yes, I say, you'll wear that more than you think. She smiles. I was hoping you'd say that. Sydney emerges next, different outfit, same posture, open, expectant. Too much. Not for you, I say, just don't wear it around people who need reassurance. She laughs softly, fair. At the counter, the total appears, large enough to register, not large enough to matter. Sarah reaches for her card, then hesitates. Put it on mine, I say. You don't have to, she offers. I know. That's the end of it. Sydney doesn't pretend to object. The associate doesn't blink. I tap once, the receipt prints, the transaction disappears. They thank me carefully, the way people do when they don't want to sound indebted. I don't mind. Clean exchanges are easier. We leave the store with bags swinging lightly at their sides. I don't carry anything. A group of girls our age passes us, laughing too loudly. One stares, another whispers. Sarah stiffens. Sydney doesn't. That was weird, Sarah says. It happens, I reply. Sydney glances at me. Does it bother you? No, I say, not really. What bothers me is when people confuse proximity with intimacy. We stop at the railing overlooking the lower level. People move below in loose patterns, flowing around kiosks and displays without knowing why. We should get smoothies. Sydney says, then checks unless you don't want one. Cherry. I say extra ice. Same, she says. Same, Sarah echoes. They walk ahead together. I stay where I am, watching. They don't mind orbiting close. They like knowing where they stand. So do I. Sydney offers my cup first. Careful, our fingers brush. She pulls back immediately. We drink in silence. I could call this friendship, everyone would agree, but that isn't the word that fits. They orbit, I decide, I make things easy. It works. I take another sip and look out over the mall, the light, the movement, everything exactly where it belongs, including me.